Guys, this is Jimmy from Primer is Best. My plane just flew over that I always have nearly in every video. And now there's a fire truck or something that's I can hear off in the distance, so I hope nobody's had an accident or there's a fire somewhere. Anyway, let's get on this. It's a 1978 Chevy C10 truck, goes by the name of Billy James because Billy James used to own this truck. So I've connected the battery up on it. I'm hoping that y'all have kept up with the videos I've been posting lately of this truck. It's been at GM Tim 38 on YouTube. His GM Tim 38. His name is Brian. So from here on out, I'll start referring to him as Brian. Please check out his YouTube channel, GM Tim 38, because as of this video, this one, my 84 C10 truck left turn Bill is over there. So he is doing some fine tuning on it a little bit, and also, let's see, putting power steering on it. I hope if he wants to. I told him it's no big deal if he doesn't want to. He works all the time, and I hate to even, him and Tim Dixon, I hate to even ask him to do anything, but you know me. I'm always asking for help, or would you please do this for me or something. But hey, we're all friends. So I've connected the battery up on it, and it's been sitting here several days. I don't get to play with trucks or do anything like that very often, as I've said. Or if you're new to the channel, my mother-in-law, Mrs. PIB's mother, she had a massive stroke. So we visit her often. And if we're not with her, we're doing things for her. For example, taking care of her home, making sure nobody's broke in, paying her my mother-in-law's bills on top of our bills. So really, we've doubled the workload especially for my wife, because she pays bills for both of us to make sure everything is hunky-dory and there's nothing going on. I start her car, my mother-in-law's car. I just drive it around in the driveway a little bit, move it around, make sure everything's kosher on it, make sure there's no mice moved in it, stuff like that. There's a lot of things I don't talk about, so just trust me, we are extremely busy. But I have an opportunity today to start this truck, and it's been, like I said, several days. I don't even know what I've said sometimes. I've already put the keys in it, and okay. I'm going to have to get used to this truck again, because Brian done a lot of carburetor adjusting, and of course, he lowered it, and he done a whole bunch of stuff to this truck. I mean, it's really amazing, on top of putting this different hood on it. So I'll back it out, and he told me not to mash the gas. Let's see what happens. Okay, he said if it don't start right away, it's been sitting for a while, give it 2 pumps. Pretty good. I'm really impressed. Brian's a real good mechanic, and Tim Dixon, jack of all trades. He does fabricating, metalwork, welding, expert, and Brian is an expert on everything he does. He's a real good mechanic. Of course, I got to thank Charlie, Brian's dad, Corey, and Waylon. They all helped me out. We're all friends. I'm going to let this warm up for just a minute. So at the most, I'll give it 2 pumps. I'll let it warm up for just a minute, then I'll back it up, okay? I'm going to try to clean this mess out, and I'll explain all that in a minute. Okay. Guys, I might have to pause this because I don't want to hit my garage doors. Hang on. Okay, guys, I got it backed out. Pretty good oil pressure, huh? What is that, 60, 65, whatever? Anyway, good oil pressure. This engine and transmission is good. The transmission is practically new. If you watch Brian's videos, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's got a 400 turbo in it, and a freshened up 350 that Brian and his dad Charlie put in. Of course, all new brakes. Let's see. Yeah, that's a new carburetor, Edelbrock, that I bought, or Brian bought. I told him whatever it takes. That's a new one. So show you around the truck. This truck, if I can remember, I will try to include some pictures of what this truck looked like when I first got it. I keep forgetting to do that, guys, and I apologize. Anyway, this hood and lowering the truck down some more made a huge difference. I'm still waiting on my trim. I ordered new trim, and I've rattled, as you're looking at it, I rattle can paint all my trucks if they need it, and 99.9% of them do need painting. I can't afford a big massive paint job, so I just rattle can. This rattle can paint job actually turned out really good. My wife did not want me to put patina on it because it looked that good. Not bragging. I'm not bragging on myself. I'm just saying it did. For me, it turned out really, really good, better than I ever expected. And we put Penetrol on it. So I gotta get this stuff out. These are the blue seat belts that was originally in this truck. This truck was originally blue on the insides. I bought a wrecked truck because this truck was junk. It was going to the junkyard, and I saved it. It was on a trailer going to the junkyard, and I bought it from the guy taking it to the junkyard. I didn't even know him. I just bought it. He said he had a title for the cab, you know, for the truck, and I bought it. So bought unfortunately, there was a guy that I had talked to once or twice that worked at a fast food restaurant. He had a white truck. This is his bed, his seats, his dash pad. There's a lot of things on this truck that did belong to his truck, but he hit something hard, and if I can find the video, I'll try to show that to you. Anyway, so keep watching the video to the end, to the very end, because sometimes I'll try to remember to do that on this video. Anyway, I'm just letting it run for just a minute. It is starting to warm up. So I'm going to try to vacuum this thing out just a little bit. I'm not going to do a whole heck of a lot, but because there's rain coming, and I live in East Tennessee, so it could be here anytime. So I'm going to get busy. I'm going to turn this off. Oh, listen to this. This is a 4.3 starter out of a 2000. Hang on. Did you hear that starter? Man, it sounds so much better. Let's do it again. Listen for the starter. This thing had a truck starter on it. Anyway, Brian, it pays to watch his videos. He always said, and I think I started saying this in one of my other videos, but I didn't finish because I get sidetracked. I'm easily amused. My wife will say squirrel, and that's how we communicate sometimes. Squirrel, which means finish what you started. Squirrel. So he said, if you go, this is a small block 350, or you could put it on 305, whatever. That's the good thing about Chevy small blocks. He said he goes to the auto parts store, and he says he wants a starter for a 2000 model S10 with a 4.3, S10 Blazer, whatever. He said he always says the year 2000, he said, because he can remember that. But yeah, it sounds so much better. I mean, it spins it quicker or something. I don't know. It doesn't sound like it's dragging. And like Brian was saying, that the rebuilt starters a lot of times are not, you know, for, you know, like for 350 are not as good, you know, as just getting one. Try that's what I'm getting at. Watch his videos. Ask him questions if you have a question or a concern or whatever, or lowering or whatever, you know, or Tim Dixon. Tim, by the way, Tim Dixon is on Facebook. Type in Gas X Chop Shop. Axe is spelled A-X-E. I know I say all this stuff in every video that I make, just about, but truly, I mean, they're really good guys and they know what they're doing. And, okay, today's video is, let me show you this hood. Let's look at this together, because I think this is, it's been several days since I looked at it. Okay, I got some, I'm trying to look. I know it used to be blue. I don't mind that. That's great. I'm into this right here. And when I put Penetrol on this, man, this is going to shine like a new penny and protect it. It won't get no worse. And I have lots of videos on applying Penetrol, or what it looks like. People say, how long does it last? If you've ever tried it before, it depends on your situation. If you keep your vehicle outside, you know, whatever. Mine stays in the garage, so it'll last 2 years or more. Let's look at this crack somebody has fixed. As you can see, they put this, this hood, these are notorious for cracking, okay? I like that. I mean, I like scars. I like things that tell a story, okay? So, I'll show you the rest of it here. Sorry for the motorcycle, guys. I think some people take the mufflers or something out. It's just ridiculous. But this has been welded in. It's not the best, but hey, it works. And while I have this hood open, and nobody hollers squirrel, I'm going to try to lube these hinges again, because that's where the trouble begins. As you can see, I've already done it before, but this is a new hood, and I don't want to I don't want to bend it. But see the cracks? See, they're notorious for that. If you've had a square body from the 70s, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't know what that is. It looks like something laid eggs or something. I'm not sure. Anyway, Brian got this hood from a feller that had a trailer full of stuff he was taking to the junkyard, scrapyard. And Brian seen this hood and a couple of other C10 parts and said, hey, what are you doing with them parts? And the guy said, well, I'm taking them to the scrapyard. And Brian said, I'll buy it. So he bought the hood and some more parts. I don't know what all he bought, but I got the hood from him. As you can see, it used to be blue. It kind of reminds me of my 75 C10 truck Sky. And seems like I had another blue one like this, but I can't remember nothing. So anyway, I'm real proud to have this hood. The hood that was on this truck was, anyway, see the bracing? See, squirrel? Sorry guys, I get sidetracked easy. I want to tell y'all so much. I try not to make my videos long, but at the same time, I get sidetracked easy. Anyway, well yeah, I better keep that up. Let me go get some spray, hang on. Hey guys, sorry about that. I had a spam call. I get them all the time. Aggravating. I got me some PB Blaster. I'm just going to spray a little bit. And I don't care where I get it on here. As long as it's, I mean, I'm not particular. Just a little bit here and there. Help it. If you have a square body, you need to do this often. Okay. I'm just hitting everything. Probably not hitting where I should be, but I'll try it. I think I missed this over here. Anyway, on those spam calls, I have a little fun with them. And I talk like I'm from another country, and I'll talk gibberish. And sometimes they'll say, well, are you speaking whatever kind of language? You know, and I'll talk about, you know, that's embarrassing. I probably shouldn't tell y'all that, but yeah, I just have a little fun with them on their expense. Hang in there, guys. I got to put this up. Okay, so guys, I put that up. I want to move his hood just a little. Oh yeah, much easier. And I feel better about doing this one-handed because this hood's already messed up. Did y'all see that about a year ago? Was y'all watching Mecum Auctions? Yeah, Mecum Auctions. And they had a Chevy C10 truck. I know I've told y'all this before. That was green, light green. Looked like the one Gas Monkey Garage done or something. Anyway, it's like that. I mean, beautiful truck. Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. And that woman that, you know, shuts the hoods, if you watch those auctions, she come around like from here, went over here, and just pulled it down like that. Well, it bowed that hood on that truck. Boy, howdy, I would have been mad. Oh my goodness. I mean, that was I don't know how much the truck sold for, but probably could have sold for more, but I mean, it just bowed it. One of the worst I've ever seen. On these hoods like this, if you have one, of course, oil it up, the hinges, but at the same time, push back, help it to start moving, push back and down, gently. You don't, and use both hands. Of course, I'm just using this hand, but push back toward the windshield, and it helps it not to bow. Just my suggestion, my 2 cents worth, whatever. So I'm going to clean out this mess here and try to make it a little bit more presentable, I guess. Oh yeah, this this was my list I gave to Brian. Change seat belts, lower, change out hood, adjust carb pressure, watch engine. But he said in his video that it was mostly paint splatter, and he really couldn't do nothing with it. It wouldn't look no better. But he said he would do it anyway. I said, no, just forget it. I feel sorry for him because he works all the time, and I want him to spend as much time with his family as he can. And side trim. So he ordered, or one of us, we ordered side trim. Mrs. PIB and I. So new side trim is on the way. And as I've said before, he's going to adjust the doors and all this kind of stuff that, you know, adjust everything, the fenders, the gaps. Because this bed, the doors, the fenders, the hood, it's all off different trucks. And I know I've mentioned this lots of times. You're probably tired of hearing it. But I've always said in the past that it's took 7 trucks to make this one, and it did. Now I can say 8 because this hood's off of something else. And this is somebody's going to say, well, that's the wrong hood for this truck. And it is. It's the wrong hood. It's a 79 hood. This is a 78. But that's all. The hood I had on it was a 79. I'm just one of those kind of guys. If it works, it works. I'm into patina style, and if I can remember to show pictures at the end of this video, and nobody holler squirrel or nothing, then you can see what it looked like. I cannot afford. I'm like most people. I'm on a budget. I live, you know, day to day, week to week, whatever. I'm on fixed income now. I'm 66, and I can't run out and just go buy all new truck, you know, all new fenders, all new hood, all new. I can't do it. I'm not going to pay $5,000, $6,000 or $7,000 as I've been seeing people on marketplace saying, and you know, for a paint job, you know, you might, you know, and it's just mediocre paint job. I mean, according to what I see on marketplace, I mean Facebook. I don't know. I was saying marketplace, but I meant Facebook. But I get on some of those C10 groups sometime. Now, how much is a paint job for something like this? You know, well, for one that maybe has a run or two, it's not perfect. You know, 5,000-6,000. Are you kidding? I mean, I'm sure it's costs a lot of money for paint. Everything has went up, especially in the last, what, 2 or 3 years. So, sheesh, I can't do it. I mean, I'm like everybody else. I do as much as I can myself. So I mean, I rattle can, do whatever, and I like patina style much better. Anyway, so my wife is in there warming up our first meal of the day. So I'm gonna, when she hollers time to eat, come get it or what, or squirrel, then I'll have to run in there and go eat. But I don't want to paint this hood. As I said, if you watch my videos, I'll give you another chance at this in case you're new to the channel. What does this look like to you? My wife, I'll give you a second or two. I'm trying to get it in a good light so you can see. You know, this mess right here. I mean, it looks like whatever it is, it just ate through. But my wife said, time's up. Give you one more second. Okay, time's up. My wife said it looks like a jellyfish. And it does. I mean, pretty much she said, look at this on this hood. It looks like a jellyfish. And I gotta say it does. I mean, I really like that. And then I noticed this right here. Can you see that smile? I mean, I don't think that's intentional. I really don't. I'm going to look around on the hood and see. Like I said, it was going to... I can't believe somebody done that intentional. I mean, this truck was blue. So, I just think it's just a weird thing that happened. I don't really see anything else that pops out at me. I didn't really notice it until we washed it the other day. Since we got it back, now I got to vacuum it out and stuff. I'm just kind of doing a little bit of cleaning up and stuff. But isn't this cool though? Either you're into this channel, Primer Is Best, or you're not. To me, I love stuff like this. I just love it. I think it goes good at the truck. I'm going to be doing some testing on some with some rattle can paint on this truck just to see what I want to go with. I've had a lot of people say, you know, why don't you redo the whole truck, paint the truck white, paint the hood white, and, you know, do your best, make it look beautiful, best that you can. And, you know, it deserves a good paint job, blah, 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 you know, like that. You know, I'm just condensing some of the comments I get on this truck. And, you know, that's one option. Other option is just paint the hood white, leave the rest, and with the new chrome it's going to really pop. I think the new chrome will make a huge difference in it. Oh yeah, I'm really proud of this. My wife and I done this. Painted the emblems. They're used, but I was trying to make it pop. But anyway, yeah, so other option is leave it alone. The hood looks great. Don't touch it. Don't paint the hood. I get exclamation points on that. Sometimes the comments are more interesting than the videos. Which is probably true in every video I make. But, you know, some people said leave the hood alone. Then some people said, I had several people say, this looks kind of sun-baked, you know, sun-baked. Make the top sun-baked, you know, like this. Make it sun-baked, you know, and maybe the top of here, you know, make it look sun-baked to match, somewhat match the hood, you know, on the parts that are kind of, you know, that the sun would hit, you know, down through here, you know. Make this all sun-baked. That's real. Penetrol makes stuff shiny like that. I thought about, I don't know, there's all kinds of options. I'm going to do a little bit of experimenting. I'm going to try to dig out some rattle can paint and see what we can do with it. Just do some experimenting. I can't hurt this truck. I can't hurt it. I mean, it's already, anything I do, this thing is going to help it. So that'll be in the next video, I guess. This one's golly, this video's getting quite long, and I apologize. And so I'm going to end the video here. I mean, I'm always open for constructive comments, you know, suggestions, whatever. And everybody that has made a suggestion or, you know, opinion on what you would do if it was your truck, I am truly grateful. I truly am. It's awesome to hear some feedback from other folks. I mean, let's just pretend like this is my truck and yours too, and what would you do? Of course, I might not take your opinion, I might not take your suggestion, you know, and follow through with it, because, you know, that there's all kinds of suggestions. I can't do everybody's, you know, so I'll have to be the ultimate judge, or my wife. I'm going to say me. I'm the only one out here, so I'm the boss right now. Don't y'all say nothing. Squirrel. Anyway, we'll see what happens with it. I think next video, I know my wife's going to have our first meal for today ready to go. It's spaghetti, and I love spaghetti. I don't want to miss out. So I want to end the video here. You're watching Primer That's Best. If you'd like and subscribe to the channel, I'd be grateful. Truly, I would. It means a lot to my wife and myself. I'm just looking. Oh, I'm also on Squirrel. I'm on Facebook, Primer That's Best, and Instagram, Primer That's Best. I have a second YouTube channel called Man on a Budget, and I'm on Instagram, Man on a Budget 1. And sometimes I do YouTube shorts you might want to check out. I try to be a little bit entertaining, just kind of in all reality, I'm a nutcase. I goof around and act like a nut most of the time. I just love to laugh. I love to make other people laugh. So that's me in a nutshell, but I'm trying to act like I got some sense, which, squirrel, that's hard to do. Anyway, I done all this with bricks. Well, those bricks, when I got done rattle can painting it, I put bricks, you know, and add a little bit of black here and there, spray paint, blah, blah, blah. Y'all seen it. If you're interested in it, any of my videos you're interested in, if you want to see what it looked like, you know, in the beginning and stuff, please go to my YouTube channel. Go to YouTube, look for that little search magnifying glass thing. Type in 1978 Chevy C10 truck, Billy James, Primer That's Best. And it should bring up all the videos of it from beginning to now. So anyway, guys, I know the video's long, and I apologize. Truly, I do. I don't mean to bore you to death, but I'm going to try to clean this out, maybe do a little vacuuming, which would be boring, very boring to y'all. Clean it up just a hair, and I'll get back with you on another video. I'm going to try to get some rattle can paint, see what all I have, and that'll be in the next video. So I'll see y'all in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Please give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think about Billy James. Read the comments. Give me inspiration to what to do next. I don't know. There's something about this truck that I'm really just lowering it, the hood. I hated that original hood. Oh my goodness. Not the original hood. The hood I could find. The hood I found on this truck that was white came off of a junkyard truck that my friend Kip at K&K Auto Salvage, he had a junk truck that he was running around in his junkyard in, and it happened to have a white hood. And believe it or not, he's such a good guy, he sold me that hood even though it was bowed. And he said, Jimmy, the hood's bowed pretty bad. And I said, Kip, I don't have no hood. So I said, I'll take it. So he was still driving the truck without the hood. But yeah, like I said, I'm really blessed with some good friends. Anyway, y'all let me know what you think, and be sure to subscribe, and we'll be testing out some rattle can, different colors and stuff on this truck, and see what it looks like, I guess, in the next video. Sometimes I get my videos mixed up, but just subscribe. I'm an old man. I'm 66. I can't remember nothing. Squirrel. So See, I get sidetracked. God bless y'all. Thanks for watching, guys. The Lord is good. The Lord is great. I am glad to be alive. I hope you feel the same way. God bless each and every one of y'all. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Maybe it'll be a little bit more quieter. God bless y'all. See you later. Squirrel.